Maybe not be so creepy next time, can't tell.
I'll be so startled.
See what's gonna happen?
I'll see.
I need to react a little bit more to that. Can you buy that on your hand?
Can you see anything?
No.
There's nothing. Right.
Oh shit. Oh look, it's not falling down for shit. That's you can. Language that walked on. Which I mean, what I say.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Oakmont Country Club for the finale of this year's U.S. Open, where a winner will be crowned.
Yes.
Final.
This is for running back which side.
The Sauron was destroyed.
Shit.
If that's really for the jumpers.
With rental windows, start every morning with a perfect outfit deal. Our limitless offer gives you access to tens of them.
I started using Proper Dog. I would fill my dog's bowls up with dry fuel in the morning, and they just kind of walk by and hit it.
Are you sure about that?
It's a Horcrux. This is just this. Voldemort. It's a Horcrux. He's Voldemort. Sauron is Voldemort, and the ring is a Horcrux. Oh my god.
Sorry. That's really good. That's what so much blood. In fear. Let's never find it.
So Sauron probably can feel or sense who has the ring and where.
We never speak to each other.
There is one out there. You, the Abraham. I'm everywhere for the creature of God. I'll be there if I do first. Wow. You can see I'm the sweet and that.
Oh my goodness.
I'll leave them here.
Damn, they tortured him.
You cannot offer me this ring.
I'm giving it to you, not
Oh. I cannot take it.
Not even to keep it safe.
Crazy. Crazy.
Desire to do good.
Hi again, everyone, and welcome back to our U.S. Open coverage here on 2K
Okay, so
Sports.
that
Let's
makes
get
sense.
right
Like,
out
you
to
can't
the
give
action.
ring to Gandalf. He'll use Gandalf, and Gandalf is very powerful.
Oh, deep devotion into a volcano.
That's a great level of discipline, though. He doesn't.
It is.
He doesn't want anything to do with it, just in case.
Yeah.
You cannot stay in the shot.
No. No.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I'll go back for gold. I don't even know. I didn't think this movie would be dark like that.
What about you? I've been waiting for you. At the end of the process.
Hey, Roku.
What's wrong with it?
Whoa. Okay, this is definitely listening to me. Whoa. Okay. Definitely.
Things are cross-cultural stuff.
How do I turn that off?
Basically, just.
You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
That approach sets them up perfectly with this putt.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, the putt starts straight enough, but as it gets towards that hole, it should take a turn to the right.
And it's a par to open up their round.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in a tie for 6th. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Most players with such a short distance are not going to challenge this hole with the driver. They're going to lay it up with some sort of iron, just have a wedge for their second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front and all kinds of movement on it. This is a wonderful short par 4.
Okay, that'll play. 6 feet to the cup.
This is for birdie.
They will take it, moving to 1 under par for the championship.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Teeing off here on the 3rd.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So players laying back with something other than driver. Second shot back uphill to a blind green. It's got a runoff area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
An opportunity to make birdie. After that hole, we've got only one name atop the leaderboard. It's our featured player. Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
And the church pews once again down the left-hand side. Second shot completely blind to the green. If you can, lay it up to a high spot over on the left-hand side. Third shot goes straight downhill to a green that's receptive for all kinds of wedges.
Wow, they took it on and it pays off.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
That's not bad from there.
Tough to read that putt right there. They got it in there close. Should be a guaranteed birdie.
As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage.
The high caliber architectural work here at Oakmont on full display here at the 5th.
Again, another shortish hole that driver is not necessary on. Take out a long iron, fairway metal, and get it to the top of this fairway, short of the bunkers. From there, second shot will be slightly downhill to a Redan-style green that goes from right to left and front to back with big, deep bunkers on the left-hand side.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Big putt for par coming up. Ooh. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. They hit that. Oh. And there may be some cracks starting to appear in this player's foundation. They've just dropped a double bogey. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. The 6 here at Oakmont is a beautiful par 3, playing back up the hill.
Mid to long iron required here to a green that looks so much smaller than it actually is. Not a whole lot of pin placements on this green. Find the center of the green and 2-putt and get out of there.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
See if this is up, it could be in. Ah, what a shot from the bunker. And back to the course with the live action. Henny, what have they got in front of them for this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
This is a big old left-to-righter.
Ooh. A 7-footer right here. Currently 1 under for the event.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Bunker down the right-hand side could see a lot of action as this fairway does camber from left to right. So be wary of that. Down the left-hand side is where you want to be for your second shot. You get to look down on the green ever so slightly. There is an opening fronting this green, so you can chase your second shot in there if you choose to do so.
This looks like a 190-yard shot. Currently tied for the lead. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. This putt is from 16 feet away.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
That one drops. Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for second. Over to number 8. It's a par 3.
Difficult tee shot here, straight back up the hill. You got a trench over the left-hand side. It's got some dry grass in it you want no part of. Second shot plays straight back up the hill into the clubhouse. And look at this, squared off green. The back third of it is actually the practice green. This is such a cool feature of this golf course. I love this hole.
This is a long way home.
Giving this one plenty of space on the left.
I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. Here's a putt to get into a share of the lead. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
A tee shot here. The fairway cambers from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here. That's a really nice shot on the green, pin high, in a good position.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. How about the quality of this shot? This might go in.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Oh, post. This putt from 5 feet. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. We begin the back 9 here on the 10th hole.
Yeah, this fairway, you can get a couple of really strange bounces. You land it short of these bunkers here, it kicks hard to the right. You get it past it though, now it kicks hard left. Second shot plays down the hill to a green that tilts from right to left severely. This par 4 is super difficult.
That will definitely work. Not a bad shot right there. A chance to get to 2 under par.
Starting this one way out to the right. Let's see if it turns.
4 feet to the cup. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first.
An 11 runs parallel, but back up the hill, Rich, and there's a trench that gets in the way off the tee.
You want to favor the left-hand side as best possible, as at the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you've got a green that swings from left to right and back to front. Really difficult to judge the spin on your second shots here and get it close.
Okay, that'll work. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
This for a birdie.
And that puddle drop. Well done. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The expression big boy par 5 gets used a fair bit in golf, but this one is definitely that at Oakmont, the 12th hole.
The shorter hitters have to worry about the bunkers on the right. The longer hitters, the one on the left, find the happy medium. And do you go for it? Let's find out. If you're laying it up, you want to find a good spot. I'm going to say anywhere from 85 to 100 yards out, because you want to be able to maximize your spin on this firm green.
All right, bold. I like this play.
And this from the greenside rough. Oh, well played. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Oh, you absolutely love to see that.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Oh, good look at birdie here. That's disappointing. And that should secure the par on this one. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 13th is a cool par 3 that works its way back up the hill.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par 3s in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
Sitting at 1 under after that hole. The 14th at Oakmont, Rich, has certainly evolved over the years.
It has, and not by design, but how players attack this hole. Conventional wisdom, take out long iron, find the center of the fairway, and wedge it on for your second. give yourself a birdie opportunity. These days, though, the power hitters taking driver out, taking their chances, finding one of those many, many bunkers and getting it up and down from there. Either way you shake it, this is still a challenging par 4.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Down the slope, and then it's just going to go left on them.
A bit long on that one. Putting for par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Good news is they give you ample room off this tee. Church style pew bunkers down the left hand side, fairway cambers from left to right. From there, though, you have a green that sits down below you but also chases away from you. You can land it short and bounce it on there, but when the pin's all the way back, it forces you to go after it. Starting out to the right, watch this one.
I think they'll take that one. That putt goes in. Time to make a move.
Oh, I love this. Hang on to your hat, folks. This is going to be a barn burner.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. Out of 16, it's a par 3.
You want to try and land your tee shot, if you can, on the front left third of this green. A lot of movement from left to right here on this green. If you hit it in the front bunker here, 4 is almost a must. But if you find the green, you just might walk out of here with an easy 3.
Now look at this one come back.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Second shot on the 16th hole. Oh, that was so close. Here's the par putt. All right, let's walk away with a bogey here. And they are going the wrong way on the leaderboard. Now to 17, a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss this green out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
This one greenside in the rough. That is a very useful shot. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day. After that hole, our featured player is making a move. Love the drama here. The final hole, and we've got a tie for first.
Comes down to this final hole. Would not shock me whatsoever to see this go into a playoff.
Here's the second at 18. This appears to be a safe shot. Almost jarred it. This putt here is for the clubhouse lead. Oh, they were walking after that one. 3 feet to the cup. This player will wait nervously in the clubhouse for the rest of the field to finish, currently in a tie for first.
Not a very good place to be sitting. You did your job, but now you have to wait and see what happens.
Rich, the playoff format is the aggregate format today.
I like the aggregate format. It's not sudden death. You have to play well over multiple holes.
The player with the best score over the next 2 holes will be crowned champion. If there's still a tie, it will all come down to a sudden death playoff.
Get your pedal to the metal and stay on it until you cross that finish line.
That's really a beautiful chip shot. A 3-foot putt. That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round. And now on to the next hole in this playoff. That's a good one to build momentum on. And they really need to stick this close if they want to have a chance.
They have to assume their opponent is going to make the putt.
All right, the putter can come out now. This putt would end the playoff. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Well, this is it, to extend the playoff and go to sudden death. We play on. The aggregate is complete, and now it's sudden death.
This is some kind of tournament, isn't it?
Rich, you gotta love it. Time to find out who will win in this sudden death playoff.
Cannot wait. Was not ready to go away yet. Loving the action.
We are ready for the playoff, and we've got lots of drama.
Oh, let's get into this. I can't wait.
Henny, are they in good shape?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
This is on a fantastic line. What a beautiful leave right there.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee.
You gotta love it. The putt is in and the playoff is over.
And that's all she wrote, folks. The game is over. We have a winner.
Rich, order up some dinner because we are not done with this playoff.
Keep everything chilled on ice. We got more holes to find the winner.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our extended coverage of this week's playoff. On behalf of all the hardworking people here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next week. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Travelers Championship. The final round starts right now. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, we're in beautiful New England at TPC River Highlands. What can the players expect this week from the course?
A reprieve from last week's U.S. Open, coming up to River Highlands here. This is a birdie fest. This golf course is always set up pretty simple, pretty easy, soft conditions, and I think the players love it. You know, signature event, only 70 players here, and I think you're going to see some of these players let loose, kind of take, you know, take a little bit out of the bag and go ahead and take it out for a spin after last week of trying to hold everything together. They're going to go ahead and turn it loose a little bit on this golf course and see how many birdies they can make as compared to last week just trying to make pars. This week it's all about making birdies.
So close to a birdie. The putt goes in, and it's a par to open things up.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Let's go out to the par 4 second.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
A lot to like about that one. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. They will take it, moving to 1 under par for the championship.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole. Wow, got absolutely all of that one. Time now for an on-course update. Here's John.
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 12th.
How close was that to going down?
Time to get back to live play.
Straight at it.
There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Another birdie. That's 2 in a row. Maybe the start of a hot streak.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
After that hole, they are moving up the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on 4. This shot from about 190 yards. Currently trailing by 2 shots. This one is absolutely hunting.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
If this one goes in, we've got a tie for second. So close. 5 feet to the cup. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Ridge, players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the 6th. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is a 12-footer here.
That's a great putt to make, especially for an eagle. Currently 4 under for the event.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole. I like the looks of this. This is a 150-yard shot. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. On the green, but some work to do. Pretty good from that distance, just a little meat left on the bone. As we check the leaderboard, our featured player is in 2nd place. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3. This is a 5-iron. That's another green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Right on line, but just misses. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. Let's check in on Tiger Woods from earlier in his round.
Well, that was an absolute beauty, Rich.
Let's take a quick moment to look at the updated leaderboard. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That is going to work. For more, we send it down to John.
Well, guys, I'm down here on the 13th, and Tony Finau's just getting ready to hit.
It's on a good line.
We're back. Time to have more live play. This is a putt to move to the top spot of the leaderboard. And as we head to the next hole, our featured player is up by 1. This hole is a par 4.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
Okay, they'll take that. We've got 18 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Not sure if that was a misread, but it comes up short. All right, that one is behind us. As we take a look at the leaderboard, they maintain the top spot.
Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one is breaking left to right.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, Their second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
Yeah, nicely played. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And now we have this player currently sharing top spot on the leaderboard with the legendary Tiger Woods. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Let's come off the blade beautifully. Looks to have some good speed about it too. 7 feet to the cup. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. They're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Wow, what a shot.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Ooh, slow down. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This one is for par.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And a very familiar sight. Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Definitely looking to make a move on this hole. Could be interesting.
This will play nicely. Well, this is one that if it goes in, you'd see it on all the highlights. Now, that was a long putt. They'll take that.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
That putt goes in. Our featured players at 6 under with just a few holes left.
Hang on to your hat, folks. We're on for a wild ride.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
This is a 9-iron on the way.
This one is going straight at it.
Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Nothing as beautiful as a tiny fade.
All right, let's get back to the action. Trying to get to 7 under par. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This putt is breaking right to left.
That one just rolls by. This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard. Tiger Woods is in second place, right behind our featured player. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
And we're looking at the second shot on 17. I think this one's coming in nicely. Our leader has done it again.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard. Tiger Woods is in second place, right behind our featured player. Time for the tee shot on 18. They still have the lead. Can they get it done? And that's why they're leading the tournament. What a shot.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Here's a putt to finish their round with the clubhouse lead. Those are so frustrating. One putt away from a 63 on the scorecard. And that's how the round comes to an end with a par at the finishing hole. Rich, we talked about this at the top of the broadcast, an opportunity to go back-to-back, and they get it done.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for the grand finale. It's about to begin here in Detroit at the Rocket Mortgage Classic. G'day mates, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action this week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. It's such a fun championship, this one. Love being here for it, and I'm glad you could join us as well. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. They're off and running. Let's see what today's round produces. Second shot here on the first. Oh, well done. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
So close. A little bit overzealous there. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Yeah, well, you're used to making bogeys a lot, Luke. This player is not. I think that there'll be birdies to come, no doubt about it.
Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club here at the second. Bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back to back here.
Has all the momentum in the world going their way. Let's see what they've got.
An opportunity for a birdie here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length. 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
That's some good golf right there. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going. Just a tiny bit left here.
Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short. Sitting at 1 over for the event. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Getting ready to play their third. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup. and they'll drop down the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. Now 7 shots behind after that. The par 4 6th, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
From about 200 yards out. Opting for the 6-iron. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. This is a par putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
And that's going to come up short.
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. That takes great skill. Lovely shot out of the sand. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into, setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
That'll work there. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Looks like they're going for the green. Good aggressive play here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Was that a rush of blood? Putting for birdie here. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 8th is a short par 4 measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them. That's well judged. Good speed, good line. Just a 4-footer remaining. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The back 9 at Detroit Golf Club opens up with a mid-length par 4.
Yes, a lot of players are going to take driver out and try and hit it up and over those trees and over the bunker down the left-hand side, setting up a very simple second shot into this par 4. It's a great opportunity to start off this back 9 with a birdie.
Looks like they put a good pass on that one.
Oh, this one might roll into that second cut.
This one might need to sit. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
This putt for par here. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one, around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
Oh, this wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. That was pretty straightforward. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take them to 1 under for the event. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
John, you should have a clearer view than us. How's it lying?
They are into some deep, deep rough here, fellas. Let's watch and see what they can do.
Putting for a par now. Well, this one's come out on a good line. Oh, just missed the par. That'll be a drop shot on this hole. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. This would be a great up and down. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross, where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, 1 short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
And with that putt, now even par, with the final few holes to go. All right, Rich, a couple of strong par 4s remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're gonna have a second shot that's fairly flat, and funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here, nothing worse.
4 feet to the cup.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who elect to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Ah, the birdie just slides by. And down it goes. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
And now this for a 71. And he's down there. You got to read.
An uphill left to righter.
And that will do it. They'll end up at 1 under for the tournament as they finish their performance. Well, unfortunately, not able to secure back-to-back victories here, but you've got to be impressed with the performance overall.
No shame in finishing runner-up after coming off a victory last week. Unfortunately, back-to-back wins would have been a little sweeter, but still, great job.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
everyone in Kimura. We